What is up, guys? It's your boy Trevizy here. Here we are doing another San Francisco Giants video, but unfortunately for today, we have some very unfortunate news to be discussing. In today's spring training game against the Kansas City Royals, a line drive was hit right back up the middle to Madison Bumgarner and hit his left throwing hand, and as a result, he has a fractured left hand and is going to miss 4 to 6 weeks to begin the year. I believe it's a metacarpal, correct me if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but a metacarpal bone in between, I think, his pinky and forefingers. So that is no bueno. This is a lot to handle. Being that it is Bumgarner, it is our ace, and just everything that happened from last year. Last year with the dirt biking accident, that happened in April, and Bumgarner, I believe, came back after the All-Star break or beginning of August. But, a lot of things went wrong for us last year, but when Bumgarner went down, it was a big blow, being that he's our horse, he's our leader. Without him, you can almost say that we would not have won the 2014 World Series. And, last year, yeah, it was tough, and I know Bumgarner was really itching for this year to really come back strong. And, he put in a lot of work in the off season. I think it was doing yoga. I was reading up and doing a lot more weightlifting and, things of those nature. He was in the best shape of his life coming into spring training, and he was absolutely dealing the ball, guys. Just phenomenal. I can recall just being at my job at In-N-Out and talking with a Giants fan, saying Madison Bumgarner, Clayton Kershaw opening day. The very fact that now that's not a reality, that just puts things in perspective, that things happen. You never know what's going to happen on any given day. And fortunately for us, Bumgarner suffered the fractured left hand today. So what this means, guys, is that a lot of our young starting pitchers are definitely going to have to step up. Not only, the injury that Bumgarner, but Jeff Samardzija has been having. He had a pectoral issue, and so he's going to be sidelined to start the year on the DL. And so when you're talking about two of our major horses, Madison Bumgarner and Jeff Samardzija, being on the DL to start the year, the thing is about our rotation is that unless assuming Bumgarner and Samardzija were going to be healthy, our fourth and fifth starters were guys with very limited experience. So, Ty Blach last year, guys, he did have a phenomenal year, I think, for what, being his first full big league year. And then we got Chris Stratton. He was going to be the fifth starter, 27-year-old. And Chris Stratton, you really got to love what we saw from him this spring training. He was being mentored by Matt Cain, and there's just a lot of things that he's been working on. And, one of the things in Arizona is that for a lot of pitchers, their breaking ball, I guess, feels kind of funky a little bit in Arizona. And they asked him, kind of how things felt. And for him, he just kind of said that, he has to kind of tighten things up with his delivery, and so to kind of combat the conditions in Arizona. So Chris Stratton has really taken, that's something a veteran would say. So for Chris Stratton to come out and say something like that, that's just phenomenal on his part. But now with Bumgarner going down, there's going to be a lot of pressure on Ty Blach, Chris Stratton, and now potentially to replace Bumgarner, we're probably going to be looking at Andrew Suarez or the aforementioned Tyler Beede. So really, guys, there's one of two things that really we can look at this. This is either going to make or break the 2018 San Francisco Giants. If they can somehow float above water, survive until Bumgarner gets back, and still be kind of close to the playoff race, then we will be good. Or we can just get buried extremely deep to start the year, which is basically what happened last year. Last year, by the end of the May, we were already out of it. We were already done. It's just a bitter feeling. It feels you know, it just doesn't really feel good that this injury happened. And the other thing is, this is Bumgarner's contract year, so, you know, it was really his opportunity to show the Giants a full year being healthy that he still is the guy from 2014, the guy that, you know, 6 years in a row up until last year had pitched 30 or more starts. And really consistency, that's just what Bumgarner has been and what he's meant to this team. If you guys like this video, give it a comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what your guys' reaction is to the Madison Bumgarner injury. You know, do you think the Giants will be able to weather the storm? Who do you think is going to step up for the Giants in the rotation? Are there going to be surprise names or guys that you think, you know, really are going to take it upon themselves to put us in a good position, you know? So like my mom was saying, you know, that we got a lot of good players on this team, so I really feel confident that we can bounce back from this. Stay tuned, guys. There's going to be a bunch more San Francisco Giants videos. I'll be talking about all the latest news, free agent signings, trades, just anything. And as we're getting right into the beginning of the season, we're going to be recapping all the games, and it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of excitement. I appreciate all of you guys who watch my videos. Until next time, I'll see you guys again. Let's go, Giants!